The air buzzed with anticipation. It was the sacred Passover in Jerusalem, and the city was alive with pilgrims. But in a quiet upper room, far from the bustling streets, a divine moment was unfolding. Jesus, the Son of God, was sharing a sacred meal with his 12 disciples. These men, chosen by Jesus, were his closest followers. They were bound by faith, united in their mission to spread his teachings. The room was filled with the aroma of the Passover lamb and unleavened bread. Conversations and teachings flowed, interspersed with moments of reflection. This was more than a meal. It was a holy communion, a time of fellowship, a moment of divine grace. Little did they know, this night would be etched in history for eternity. The Passover meal, or Seder, was rich with symbolism and tradition. Jesus broke the unleavened bread, symbolizing his body that would be broken for them. He poured the wine, representing his blood that would be shed for the forgiveness of sins. The disciples listened intently, absorbing the profound significance of his words. The meal included bitter herbs, reminding them of the bitterness of slavery in Egypt. They prayed and sang hymns, honoring the traditions passed down through generations. This sacred meal was a testament to their faith, a prelude to the sacrifice that would change the world forever. Picture a table so vast it could scarcely fit in the room. This is where they dined with Jesus. There was Peter, the courageous one, always ready with a word. He was a fisherman by trade and became the rock upon which Jesus built his church. Matthew 16:18. John, the beloved disciple, with eyes full of compassion. He was known for his deep love and wrote the Gospel of John, 3 epistles, and the book of Revelation. John 13:23. And James, ever eager to serve. He was John's brother and part of Jesus' inner circle, witnessing the transfiguration. Mark 9:2. Then there was Andrew, Peter's brother, who brought people to Jesus, including the boy with the loaves and fishes. John 6:8-9. Philip, who had a questioning mind and brought Nathanael to Jesus. John 1:45-46. Bartholomew, also known as Nathanael, was praised by Jesus for his honesty. John 1:47. Matthew, the tax collector, who left his job to follow Jesus and wrote the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew 9:9. Thomas, known for his doubt but also his profound declaration of faith. My Lord and my God. John 20:28. James the Lesser, who was likely younger or shorter than the other James. Simon the Zealot, who was passionate about his faith and possibly a former revolutionary. Luke 6:15. Thaddeus, also known as Jude, who asked Jesus at the Last Supper why he would reveal himself to them and not to the world. John 14:22. Each one chosen, each one cherished, all united in their devotion to Jesus. They had witnessed miracles together, healing the sick, aiding the poor, spreading the gospel of hope and love wherever they went. They preached, healed, and performed miracles in Jesus' name. Mark 6:12-13. Their journeys were the tales of faith and wonder. They traveled far and wide from Jerusalem to the ends of the earth, sharing the good news. Acts 1:8. And through it all, their bond with Jesus grew ever stronger. They were not just followers, they were friends, family, and the foundation of the early church. But a shadow lurked in the heart of one disciple. Judas, torn and lost, made a grievous decision. Tempted by 30 pieces of silver, he betrayed Jesus, a clandestine pact sealed in the shadows. "What will you give me if I deliver him over to you?" he asked. And they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. Matthew 26:15. During the Last Supper, Jesus revealed a startling truth. "One of you will betray me," he declared, his voice heavy with sorrow. The room fell silent. Disbelief and fear clouded the faces of the disciples. "Surely you don't mean me, Lord?" each one asked in turn. Matthew 26:22. They looked at each other, suspicion and doubt creeping in like a serpent. "The one who has dipped his hand into the bowl with me will betray me." Matthew 26:23. Judas, his face pale as moonlight, slipped away into the night, the weight of his betrayal echoing in the stillness. "What you are about to do quickly," Jesus told him. John 13:27. The Last Supper, a night meant for joy and celebration, became a night of sorrow and betrayal. Yet, in the midst of this pain, Jesus imparted a divine lesson: forgiveness. Jesus knew that harboring anger and bitterness would only lead to more suffering. He taught, "Forgive, and you will be forgiven." Luke 6:37. He commanded his disciples to love one another, even in the face of betrayal. "A new command I give you: love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. John 13:34. The Last Supper serves as a testament to the sanctity of friendship. It reveals the virtues of loyalty, trust, and the divine power of forgiveness. Jesus' parable of the prodigal son, Luke 15:11-32, illustrates the boundless nature of God's forgiveness. Even when friendships are tested and hearts are broken, Jesus offers hope for healing and reconciliation. His disciples, inspired by his teachings, went on to spread his message of love and forgiveness across the world. Thank you for watching this divine journey. Remember, just as Jesus shared his message with his disciples, you too can spread the word. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. May peace and grace be with you.